Hello and welcome back. Another fine morning, or yeah, it is morning officially. So let's see. Look at your belt, really fancy. Maida Woodwright.
I don't know if you can help me.
I don't know either. Let's see. Pardon me. Do you think I could take up some of your time? I haven't had any word on me son Colville since this brigand nonsense began, and I'm mighty scared that he got caught up in some trouble. We lived in Archet till recently, but we had an argument. I'm sure you know how boys are, and Covell left all in a huff. He said he would make his own way down in Combe, and that's the last I heard of him. Now that I've come to Combe, I hear he's gone east. If you don't mind, could you talk to Constable Wren for me? She watches the road east of Combe, and maybe she's seen Covell pass. Reconnecting ties. I'll certainly try to help with that. Sounds important.
Woe to me!
I hope Covell didn't get into any trouble. Constable Wren may have seen him pass. She watches the road east out of Combe. Covell, we don't know. Hey, celebrating the disappearing of sons? Hmm, jeez, that was loud. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we've seen the movie. Constable Sageford. Wow, he has two quests for us. The Blackwood's are getting out of hand.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Sure thing. After the initial raids, when folk began fleeing for villages like Archet and Stadel, the Blackwoads found they could no longer rely only upon raids to support themselves. They seized old Bowman's farm and began tilling the soil, though badly and without care for the land. The brigands said the farm must be under the supervision of some Blackwood leader, else they would fall to laziness. If you confront the Blackwood's leader at the farm, you might be able to recover some of the valuables they have stolen. Old Bowman's farm is deep in the Chetwood, at the end of the eastward path. I would appreciate it if you could at least try. There are many folk who would benefit from the recovery of this treasure. Blackwood valuables. Okay, and what else?
Would you do something for me?
Hmm. The Blackwood brigands are on the run, no question about it. They're trying to regroup at camps throughout Chetwood, but they suffered a real defeat at Archet. The brigands fled their old encampment up by Archet carrying a large lockbox, which they brought to one of their smaller camps in the Chetwood, northeast of Combe. How do you know all those details? We have really good intelligence. If we can get out our hands on that lockbox, its contents could be used to help those who lost property to the Blackwoods. There are a number of watchfires along the road, so we need to find the right one. These villains have a great many debts to repay, Bassetbor. We can return with the lockbox. The folk around here will be better for it. Unpaid debts.
What do you need?
The farms northeast of Combe are sure to be under the watchful eye of some important Blackwood.
What do you need?
The Blackwood watchfires along the road in the Chetwood are far to the east, beyond the lumber camp. When you reach the fence at the guardhouse on the hill, cut across the fields to the left and keep walking until you're beneath the trees. The lockbox is most likely still at one of the Blackwood watchfires. Okay then. Let's see, let's pick a couple more quests. Gale Catchpole.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I'm sorry, my mind is miles away. I didn't see you there. Did you help fight off the brigands? My dad did. He. Gale chokes back a sob. During the Blackwell's raid on Archet, someone broke into our house and stole many of our things. I don't care about most of them, but they took my dad's favorite fishing pole. I don't care if I get anything else back. but he wouldn't have wanted some filthy brigand to have it. Now that I've moved here to Combe, I've been meaning to ask Constable Wren if she could track down that fishing pole for me. Could you ask her if she has any idea where it might have been taken? She'll be at the guardhouse on the hill east of Combe. Mourning the dead.
What do you need?
I just know Constable Wren will have some idea where the brigand who stole my father's fishing pole has gone. Yeah, you're great at intelligence in this town. It's amazing. She's usually out in front of the guardhouse on the hill east of Combe. Please talk to her. Okay. Combe and Wattle Inn. Another nice cozy place. It's bigger than the one in Archet. Oh, pretty dark in here. Place could use some lighting. It's a common place. Well, too bad. Check your walls, guys. Candles here. That helps with the lighting here, but all right. Ah, rotten gruel. Good thing we ain't paying for this meal. Says who? A ruffian. Fuck. What are you doing here, chicken? Blasted brigands tearing up my inn. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Oh, more rooms around here. Some books. Single large candle. One more unlit candle. And a broom. And more good furniture. Okay. What can I do for you?
Hello there.
Oh my, look here, real life hero. It's not often we get such respectable folk through here. My, how my tongue runs on. Thoradon told me to send you upstairs to his room as soon as you arrived. The stairs are across the room there, and Thoradon is the door. Thoradon's is the door at the end of the hall. He said you shouldn't delay none.
How can I be of service?
Keep it quiet that I have one of them Northmen here. The common water is normally a nice place. So Thoradon makes this place not nice? The next hobbit that looks at me funny, I'll break his hairy feet. Or those ruffians. Yeah. They're nothing, huh? There he is, so-called Thoradon.
What can I do for you?
The hero of Archet, I suppose. I'm pleased to finally meet you. I'm sorry for the cryptic summons, but I dared not betray my whereabouts to just anyone. There is much we need to discuss. Will you hear me? Certainly will.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Thank you for your aid, Basildor. My kindred and I were driven from the bounds of the Shire by the Nazgûl of Mordor. They pursued us eastward and slew many of us. Oh, wow. It was my goal to join Amdir, but I have heard rumor of his fate in Archet. They say he was stabbed with a Morgul knife and led off by some evil men. It's more than rumor, I saw that with my own eyes. The ones who lend the Blackwood's aid. There are few left now with power over such wounds, and those that I know of dwell some distance from here. We must find Amdir, and quickly, if we are to save him. He's likely being held by the Blackwood somewhere in the Chetwood. We must find a way to enter their lair and free him, but first we must find them. Speak with Constable Underhill. He may be of help. You can usually find him outside, near the common water. Once you have learned of the Blackwood's lair and believe you can gain entry, return to me. Hurry, before it is too late. Finding Amdir.
What do you need?
You should speak with Constable Underhill near the Combe and Wattle. He may have some thoughts on how to discover the Blackwood's hideout. Okay. Oh, another chicken here. Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can watch you all day. Also, the spilled beer. I can watch the spilled beer all day. Not really. Mm-hmm. It must be Constable Underhill.
Good day.
Good day. Thornton sent you, did he? It's good to have the hero of Archet on our side. The hobbit lowers his voice. There is still a Blackwood agent in town. We think he's trying to rebuild the band from among the local ruffians and bullies. We need proof, though. A letter of parchment would do if it came from the agent himself. Many of the brigands hole up in the Chatwood. Follow the road east until you come to the guardhouse, where Constable Wren is stationed. From there, head north and look for the brigands' watchfires scattered through the wood. Search their packs for signs of their summons. Let me know right away if you find anything. We need to know what they're up to.
Hello there.
The Blackwoods have taken up residence in the Chatwood to the east. You had best begin your search there. And we shall. Let's go back to Thornton and see if he has any additional thoughts on the matter. No, no further thoughts. Okay. Fine. And another thing, that Thorn fellow doesn't know the least bit about cutting trees. Oh, you needn't tell me. Did you hear that Will was attacked by a wolf the other day? You don't say. I do say. Right out in the open too, just as natural as you please. Charged right up and took a nip out of his leg. What's Thorn doing to set that right? Them wolves and spiders are all about the edges of the logging camp. Oh, those spiders scare me near to death with them big, hairy legs. Their legs are near as hairy as old Will's, except without the wolf bite. What a charming conversation. Now somebody is too tired to chat anymore. Okay. That Pigthorn.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Yes. Me old dad was a robber some years back and got his hands on a good deal of riches, as I hear it. Constable caught him, but afore he was hanged, me dad told me where he buried his loot. We hang people for looting here? It's rough. I never needed it afore now, so I was content to let it stay buried. But I figure it's time to get my hands on wealth enough to keep you warm and shut, as me dear old dad called it. Can you take this pickaxe and dig the treasure up? Yeah, I'm weak or something. You cannot go and pick your stuff yourself? Just take the road east from Combe to Constable Wren's post up by the guardhouse. Climb over the hill on the right and walk down to the river bank, where the hanging tree grows. It will have an axe carved into it. Well, of course. You'll be helping me make a new start of things, and you'll have me everlasting thanks. You need the hanging tree.
Woe to me.
There are many other trees around the hanging tree. There were more hangings in those days, and they didn't want children seeing too much. So the surrounding trees helped to hide the robber hangings from young eyes. Oh, nasty stuff. Take the road east out of Combe, and at Constable Wren's post, head south. The hanging trees on the downward slope of the hill south of the guardhouse, on the bank of the river. You'll know it by the axe carved into it. Pretty nice little place. Here is the crafting hall. Okay. Jill Brushwood. Are you looking to learn a profession?
What can I do for you?
You must be Passador. I have been awaiting your arrival, and I'm very excited to see that our letter found you well. I'm Jill Brushwood, and I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm here to help you through the very first stages of learning a craft. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Well, learning to craft will have to wait for a long time for now. But let's just finish this quest.
What can I do for you?
My brother sent you, huh? That's right, Roderick Carver. As well as he should. The business up in Archet is unfortunate, but it serves to remind us of the importance of skilled craftsmen. It will take a great deal of labor to rebuild Archet and supply the people of Breland with everything they need to prosper. The Mistress of Apprentices to my left can help you choose a vocation in which to specialize. A vocation is a bundle of 3 crafting professions with overlapping skills. Choose your vocation with care, because you will expend a great deal of time and energy improving your skill with the professions under its purview. Once the Mistress of Apprentices has welcomed you to your chosen vocation, be sure to speak with the provisioner within the craft hall. She can sell you the tools of your trade. Every profession has its own, so be not over shy with your coin purse. Uh-huh, is that so? The novices will be happy to sell you any recipes you might wish to have, though I can tell you now that you already know how to make a thing or two. Equip the crafting tools you plan on using and find an appropriate facility. The craft hall has a forge, workbench, and oven available for your use, and begin practicing your skills. You will advance in your chosen professions as you practice and seek out the teachings of others in the field. I hope you'll become a skilled craftsman, Passador, and that it will bring profit to you and to the Breland. Okay then. Novice tailor, weapon crafter, metalsmith. Nice little storage room there. Woodworker, jeweler, plier, scholar, and cook.
Greetings.
Master of crafting guilds. Okay, I'm good for now. Constable Wren. Well, we've heard all about you, Constable Wren, from so many people. Very elegant looking, too.
How can I be of service?
I have heard that many of the Blackwood brigands, after looting Archet, fled into the Chetwood. It seems that the Blackwood leaders are angry. They feel that the raid might have been more successful if their followers had been less focused on filling their pockets and more on acting together. Huh. The main encampment is east down the road and then deep into the northern woods. I suspect that many of the Blackwoods can be found within that camp. Perhaps, if you search in that area, you might find Gale's lost fishing pole. Okay.
What do you need?
Looking for Covell Woodwright, are you? I've heard something about the boy, but I can't say his mother is going to like it. He's joined up with the Blackwoods. He hadn't been in Com for long when they took him, either. He tried finding work around town, but he didn't have the stamina for hard labor. See what happens when you don't have stamina for hard labor? Bad things happen to you. If you can talk to him, you might convince him to give up his new line of work but I doubt it. I wager you'll find him east of Combe, in the Chetwood. Just follow the path from the lumber camp north and east. You're sure to come across a Blackwood camp or two up there.
How can I be of service?
Covell Woodwright is probably with the Blackwood's friends in the Chetwood east of here. Could be that you'll convince him to give up his lawless ways, but I rather doubt it. Why do you doubt a young person so much?
How can I be of service?
Gail will be pleased, I'm sure, if you recovered her father's fishing pole. Beyond any doubt. Nice. Okay, I believe this is a good place to stop. The next time we'll continue our adventuring in the Chetwood and Combe. Happy spring to everyone. Farewell.